Glenavon has just beaten Portadown 2-0 in the Boxing Day derby, and with Matthew Snoddy. Matthew, your thoughts on the team's performance and the result?
Oh, it's terrific. Obviously the result, is a bonus, the 2-0, but I think the performance is the most pleasing. I think everyone watching today seen how we're all together in this. Paddy's really pushing on the, one for all, fans, board members, players, everyone. Everyone's together, and you've seen that with support as well. The support was super today, and it really drove us on, and it was a great performance.
What pleased you most about the display?
I think it was our work rate out of possession. I think that's evident for everybody to see. Out of possession, we're dogged. Like we're fit. We feel, to be fair, we all feel fitter. Going the extra night a week, it's not easy. Don't get me wrong. Doing the 3 nights a week training, but it's definitely paying off on the pitch. Everyone's feeling fitter, and you can see it off the ball. We're all over teams, and even last week, as much as it was a bit disappointing to get beat 1-0, I think everybody could agree that we were the better team. And there's not many teams go to Midfield and Windsor Park and come off saying they're the better team. So we took the positives from that, but we didn't get carried away either, because we knew that come today it was going to be just all blood and thunder. Derby matches are always the same. I was saying when I was Crusaders Club and Ball, they're all the same. It's blood and thunder, and you have to win your first and second balls, and you have to fight for everything. And 1-11 and the boys that come on, we shown that today. We fought for every ball, and we got our just rewards.
Tell us about the first half performance. Portadown perhaps started slightly better than us. Would you agree?
No, I totally agree. Yeah, I think the first 5 or 10 minutes we got caught up a wee bit with the atmosphere and stuff, and we didn't play our normal game a wee bit. But I think once we settled in after the first 5-10 minutes, we bossed and dominated the remainder of the first half, and we knew that coming into the second half too that there was going to be a wee spell. It's just normal whenever you're in the lead and you're holding on to the lead, that they'll get a wee bit of territory in our half, and that proved to be the case. But I think our back four and was tremendous day, and the keeper they were super. We didn't give away too many easy chances for them, and it was terrific.
Obviously Peter Campbell scored the opening goal. It's the first time we've scored the first goal in a home league match this season. How important was it to get ahead?
Well, I didn't know that stat now, to be honest. That's a bit of a shock to me, to be honest. I didn't realise that, but that's that you have to take leads in games. The stats show that when you don't take leads in games, you don't pick up too many points, and that's probably where we've fallen short this year. But yeah, Peter was superb again today, and when it came across on his left foot, you don't want it to fall to anybody else other than Peter Campbell, and he slotted the ball away perfectly, so he has, and it's given it a real lift, and I got carried us through in the remainder of the first half, where I think we dominated the game and could have scored maybe another 1 or 2. What
did Paddy say to the players at half time?
He was just saying, more of the same, and don't get complacent, because these derby games, we knew we were going to get a reaction to Portadown. There was no way they were going to come out the second half and just hand us the 3 points. So, it was just a case of, stay on it, come out, start well, and if we have to, we'll dig in and we don't concede, and we've done that.
Why did Portadown have more possession in the second half than they had in the first?
I think it just happens naturally. It's easy to say, stay on the front foot, but whenever you have leads, it is just natural that you sort of, you make it a wee bit harder for them to play through you, and that just sort of happens naturally. It's not something that Paddy's told us to do or anything like that. It's not a tactic we're sitting in. It's just the way the game goes. Whenever you're in the lead, sometimes you play more counter-attacking football, and I think if Paddy showed a wee bit more composure maybe on the break, we could have scored another couple of goals easily. I think it was the right thing to do in terms of sitting and be compact and break, and hopefully get that goal, which we got thankfully to seal it.
You mentioned about our breakaways. We had 3 good breakaway opportunities in the latter part of the second half. Were you disappointed that we didn't take full advantage of any of them?
Definitely, yeah. I think my one, I'm probably thinking, to run the clock down, but at that point it's 2-0. I probably could have stepped in more and just been more positive, to be honest, in hindsight. I think a couple of times, breaking in midfield, it was just a wee slip ball and we were clean in, and we just for whatever reason, we just took a wee heavy touch, or we just didn't get that pass away. But yeah, we could have easily have scored another 2-3 goals there on the break, but we can't be too great. We'd be delighted with 3 points and a 2-0 win.
Niall Quinn scored the second goal. How much of a sense of relief did that goal bring?
Me and Barney McKeown were on the halfway line, and we actually just turned to each other and said, "I pray this goes in," because they don't want to sit for another 6 minutes, 1-0. And whenever we were right behind it, and as soon as it left his foot, it was in. It was an unbelievable strike, and Niall Quinn has that in his locker. He has that quality, and you don't want anybody else over a free kick at the edge of the box other than Niall Quinn, and he's proved that with a tremendous goal.
Tell us about your partnership in midfield with Jack Malone today.
Yeah, no, me and Jack have formed a partnership now, I think, and it's it's important in there whenever you're playing midfield to have someone you know each other's game, and you get to know each other's games. And I think me and Jack have got to that point now where we know each other's game, and we're backing each other up. When one makes a mistake, the other one's covering round, and Jack's great quality on the ball, and I'd more do the dirty side of the game, which is probably a good balance in terms of that. And yeah, we've got definitely got a good partnership there, and it all may continue.
And Paddy's been playing consistently now, it seems, with 4 attacking players. Do you think that has helped the team?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if that's exactly what it is in terms of the shape, because I think Stevie did play that shape as well a couple of times. I think it's just belief. He's just installed a lot of belief in the front players. I mean, that's the big notice that I've seen, and the big change from Paddy's come in and the backroom stuff. It's belief, and you can certainly see that in the performances. And before Paddy came in, I felt like when we were attacking, we were never going to score. But times where now I feel like when we break, we're deadly, and that's proved to be the case. And today, and to be fair, from Paddy's come in, it's felt like that. And it's hard to put your finger on what exactly that is as to why, but all I can put it down to is confidence. The boys are confident. Chrissy Atherton's come in, he's been a breath of fresh air. And then Peter Campbell's found his best form back again, and David McDade and Michael Connor too today. Let's give him a mention. He was absolutely superb, leading the line for us and got us up the pitch when we were under the cosh a wee bit for the first 10-15 minutes, and that was massive for us as well.
Now, you've played in North Belfast derbies. How does the Mid-Ulster version compare?
Oh, it's in terms of the atmosphere. I mean, I've played in matches where Crusaders and Clinfield were going for the league, and that today was, I think, right up there in terms of probably the best atmosphere I played in a derby, in a Boxing Day match. I mean, the atmosphere was absolutely superb. To be fair to Portadown fans too, they didn't stop singing, and our fans were absolutely tremendous. Like I said to the boys in there, that's the loudest I've ever seen Mornview from I've been here, and I've been here near 6 years now, and that for me was the best atmosphere that I played in, and long may I continue, because we need that. I think that's something that's really important to Paddy in terms of making this a fortress. The place needs to be a fortress. Come here, teams come here and probably enjoy coming here. I know when I was the Crusaders, I enjoyed coming here and playing here because it was a nice stadium and nice pitch, and where we don't want that. We want teams to fear coming here, and I think we're starting to turn the wheels with that in terms of putting in performances and being really horrible out of possession and good and fluent in it.
Are you inspired coming out to play on a day like today?
Most definitely. The day was the first game where my 3 sons were here, and my partner, and there's no doubt it gives you a wee extra 5-10% in terms of driving you on, and it was absolutely tremendous. Certainly one of the highlights in a long time that I've been a part of, and it'll be one that I'll remember.
Matthew, you're presently Glenavon's longest serving player. Have you enjoyed your time here?
I absolutely love this club. It's not just it's everything about the club. It sort of gives me that same family feel that I had at Crusaders when I first broke through at the club, before they obviously went on to win leagues and become a big club. Winning leagues with Glenavon gives me I get that same vibe. It's a family club. You know all the board members, a lot of the supporters, and you have that real close relationship. I love it. And I'm really enjoying my football, and hopefully I can play another 6 years here. It would be great.
Now, since you've been here, you've played in a number of positions, principally right back, midfield. Do you have a preference?
I probably feel more comfortable in midfield, because that's my position where I played my whole career. But in terms of playing right back, I've absolutely no issues at all. If that comes to that, where Paddy wants to play me there, I have no problem. I don't mind playing anywhere. He wants to put me in nets, he can put me in nets. If that's where it has to be, that's where it has to be. For me, I'm just a lady on the pitch, wherever that is. It doesn't bother me. I'm just happy to be on the pitch.
So the win today takes Glenavon into 10th place, clear in the Sports Direct Premiership table. What are your thoughts going forward? What are our prospects of avoiding the dreaded drop?
Well, of course, that's a priority in terms of breaking away from that bottom two. You don't want to be anywhere near that come the end of the season. So, that's our priority. All we can do is just keep taking a game at a time, and picking up as much points as possible. And the landscape of the league, the way it is at the minute, I mean, you wouldn't be long catching the teams above you, and that wee group is sort of in the middle and around the top six. So, there's no reason why we can't go on a run here, and hopefully we've built a wee bit of momentum today and carry that on into next week, and hopefully get another 3 points. And next minute, you could be looking above you, and the one's above you instead of looking back. So that's the plan.
What are your thoughts on the trip to Ballymena on Monday night?
Oh, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a really tough game. I don't think I've ever went to Ballymena and won easy ever in my whole career. So it's going to be another really tough game. They've signed some top players in the Irish League, so we'll be going there, but full of confidence after the day. And after, to be fair, the last 3 or 4 performances, we've been very, very good. We know we're playing well, and we just need to focus on ourselves and make sure we go there and put another good performance in, and I've no doubt that we can get another 3 points.
Well, Matthew, on behalf of Glenavon supporters, thanks for your hard work today. That result was a great boost to everyone, and all the best for the rest of the season. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.